Hi everyone! Today I'm going to do a Q&A video. This was originally meant to celebrate 10,000 subscribers, but we've already hit 12,000 and I just can't thank you all enough for the support. It really means a lot to me. I have all the questions that you guys asked me written down on my little tablet here, so I'll be reading from that as we continue with the video. The way I'm going to do the questions is they'll all be grouped into categories, so we're first going to start with YouTube channel questions or social media questions. So the first question is, why did you want to start a YouTube channel? I originally started my YouTube channel because in January it was rumored that in the US TikTok would be banned, and I thought maybe I could do long form vlogs on YouTube. I actually have always wanted to be a YouTuber since I was younger, and I've ran different channels like a cosplay YouTube channel before, but none of them have ever been as successful as this one. Or number 2. What was an unexpected but pleasant surprise of your platform gaining more support? I would say that a pleasant surprise is the amount of people who have told me they've gotten into jirai Kei fashion because of my channel. It really makes me happy that a lot of you want to try out the fashion style because of me, and I really hope that you do. Number 3. What's your favorite part of sharing your hobbies online? I would say that my favorite part of sharing my hobbies online is finding other people that also like the same things that I do. I personally really love when I see another jirai Kei girly that loves Persona, and I've actually made a couple of friends in the community that wear jirai and love Persona. Okay, now the next category is questions about me and my girlfriend. Number 4. How is the rest of you and your girlfriend's house decorated? I'll insert some clips on the screen of what our house looks like. You guys have actually seen a lot of it in my vlogs. We have our gaming setups together, which is in the living room, and then on the other side of that we have the TV and the couch. Behind that we have our shelf of shuake stuff, and then we have the dining table and some other little shelves and my coffee stand. We haven't really decorated the kitchen and the bathroom yet, but I'm slowly working on it, so I'll hopefully make a video about that. Number 5. How did you get together with your girlfriend? You're both super cute, and I wondered who asked first. We actually met through the game Ensemble Stars. We met because we both liked the group Valkyrie, and we became friends online and we would talk about the game. We were friends for about 9 or 10 months before I asked her out. Number 6. How long have you been dating your girlfriend? We have been dating for almost 5 years. In December, it'll be our 5th anniversary. Okay, next are questions about my hair. Number 7. Do you dye your own hair? I don't dye my hair, my girlfriend dyes it for me, but we do use like at-home products that I buy from Sally Beauty, and I will put a picture of what hair dye I use. It's the Ion 6IR, and I use 20 volume developer for it. Number 8, would you ever dye your hair a different color? I feel like a light pink would look so cute. I've actually had a bunch of different hair colors in the past, but I think I prefer the red. I had pink hair, blue hair, and purple hair. And I actually had purple hair for a while I was wearing jirai, but I recently dyed it red, I would say a year and a half ago. I decided to dye it red because I had my hair dyed red back in 2019 and like 2018. I really liked that color and I thought I should do it again. And I think it looks great with both like white and pink jirai, and also black jirai, so it really complements all the colors that I wear. So I don't think I would dye my hair any other color. I also don't bleach my hair, so I really don't think I would dye my hair like pink because bleaching it is really damaging to your hair. And it took me 3 years to grow out my hair from having it bleached and get all of the bleach damage to be grown out. Okay, this is the longest category, and this is the jfashion and jirai Kei questions. Number 9. How did you get into jfashion? I've been interested in jfashion since I was in middle school. I always loved Lolita, and I used to watch YouTubers like Venus Angelic and other Lolita YouTubers like that. And I always wanted to wear the style, but I didn't have a job and I didn't have money, and I also didn't really know how to order from Japan. So I never wore any jfashion when I was younger. I didn't start wearing it until jirai Kei in 2022. Number 10. How long have you been into jfashion for? When did you start dressing in jfashion, and how expensive was it to start? Like I said, I've been into jfashion since middle school, but I'm going to answer this question just about jirai Kei because that's when I actually started wearing jfashion. So I started wearing jirai Kei in late 2022. I would say that It doesn't have to be expensive. I chose to buy Liz Lisa for my first pieces, but you definitely do not have to do that. There are plenty of affordable jirai brands out there, and there are questions coming soon that ask about that. Number 11, have you always been into alternative fashion? I've always admired alternative fashion and have wanted to wear it for a long time. I started wearing things that were more alternative in high school. That's when I really started experimenting with my style. Number 12, how many different styles have you been into and what are they? So obviously the most recent styles that I wear are jirai and ryousangata. I also wear tsuno sometimes. I'll put a picture of what that style looks like on the screen. It is basically the popular mature girly style in Japan. I wear it on days when I don't feel like doing like full jirai makeup because it's not makeup based and it's more just like comfier clothes to wear. Recently I've started getting into Lolita fashion. I have a couple things on the way and I really want to make a video about my first Lolita cord. I've always wanted to dress in Lolita since I was younger. And before jirai, I don't really know what this style is called, but it was like 2020 alternative, like emo fashion. I'll put some pictures of like what I used to wear. I don't know what you would call this. If you have any idea, let me know. Number 13, how did you get interested in jirai? Did you start out with a whole outfit or integrating pieces into your usual outfits? I actually got interested in jirai because my girlfriend started dressing in it first. She had bought a cord from Liz Lisa and the iconic bubble shoes and started wearing it in like the summer of 2022, and I saw that style and thought, that's cute, I want to wear that too. So I went and ordered my own cord and that's how I found it. I would say that I started with just a whole cord. I didn't try and integrate it into my normal outfit pieces because I didn't really have any clothes that would really fit with jirai. I would recommend getting a blouse and a skirt or a setup for your first cord and not try and integrate it in with your normal clothes unless you have clothes that really do look like jirai clothes. It's much easier to just start fresh with a new cord for your first time. Number 14, what was your first piece of jirai/ryousangata clothing? My first ever piece was this Liz Lisa JSK and a Liz Lisa blouse that I no longer have. I still have the JSK. I have not worn it in a while, but it is really cute and I don't think I'll ever get rid of it because it was the first thing I ever got. Number 15, favorite color scheme in jirai. It's really hard for me to choose because I honestly love all of them and there's not too many color schemes to choose from. I would say my favorite color scheme lately has been all black, but I of course love my pink and white colors. I have so many bags that go with this style. I have so many Liz Lisa setups and just pink and white clothes. You might see me wearing black a lot lately. That's because I dyed my hair and the color will transfer and I don't want to ruin my pink clothes, so I usually wait until the dye is like not bleeding anymore after a few washes to start wearing my pink clothes again. Number 16, what are your favorite jirai brands? My most favorite brand is Liz Lisa. I would say probably 70% of my wardrobe is Liz Lisa, but recently my new favorite brand is Divoom, and I know they're not exclusively a jirai brand, but they are very popular with jirai girlies, and I have bought quite a bit of pieces from them lately, and I have some on pre-order that are coming soon. I also really enjoy the brand Noemi. I got to visit their shops while in Japan, and I would say I bought the most Noemi clothes out of everything. I bought 2 different setups, I bought a blouse, I bought a skirt, I bought a bag. I just really love Noemi. Number 17, do you have a favorite cord? I think the cord right now that is my favorite is this Liz Lisa dress that I wore to celebrate my birthday and have afternoon tea. I'll put pictures of what it looks like. I like this cord because it reminds me of Lolita fashion and I really want to get into Lolita more. Number 18, what are your favorite parts of jirai/ryosan fashion? I think for me, my favorite parts about jirai and ryosan is that I get to wear really cute clothes that express my personality but are also comfortable. I like to wear jirai as my main fashion when I go out, so almost every time that I leave the house, I'm wearing some kind of jirai. And I like that it's comfortable and also practical for every day, because as much as I love Lolita, I don't think that I could handle wearing a poofy dress and petticoat and a bunch of layers every single day. So jirai is much more manageable for me because this is just like a simple like dress. It's not heavy, it's not like restricting me in any way, and it feels comfortable to wear and I feel confident wearing it. Number 19, What is your favorite accessory to wear with cords? My favorite accessory is this Justin Davis bow ring. I wear it in every single one of my cords. I'm not wearing it today for some reason, but I'll put like a picture of what it looks like. And then my second favorite accessory is less that it's my favorite and just that I wear it all the time and I don't know why, is these fluffy hair ties. I'm trying to be better about this and wear different hairstyles and different hair accessories, but for a while, every single picture that I posted, I had these fluffy hair ties in my hair, and I really need to stop doing that because as cute as they are, I have so many cute bows like this, I need to wear them instead. Number 20. How do you do your laundry with jirai clothing? It depends on the piece, but if it is a less intricate piece, so basically nothing from Liz Lisa, I usually put it in the washing machine in like these mesh laundry bags, and they're usually fine as long as I put it on the delicate setting. If it's a Liz Lisa piece, we all know that the jewels are known for falling off, so I do sometimes put it in the laundry bag, but often I'll like hand wash or like spot treat it if there's a stain or something that needs to be removed. Number 21. How did you master the jirai makeup? I wasn't always good at doing jirai makeup. When I first started, I would just kind of do whatever makeup I wanted to, and I would put a face sticker over my face. And now I still do use the face stickers. I would say in the last year, I have really tried to make the effort to learn jirai makeup. I follow a lot of tutorials from creators online. I have my own tutorial. It's on my YouTube shorts. You can watch it, or you can watch the like more in-depth version on TikTok. I try my best to improve my makeup. Like I've been trying out doing like a more blended out harsh like red line here and like blending out the Namida Bukuro. I also want to try wearing lashes, but I'm a bit scared of that, so I'm just gonna keep using my natural lashes. Number 22. Personal dislikes with jirai outfits. I don't really have a lot of dislikes. I'm trying to think of what don't I like? This is just my personal dislike. I'm not hating on anyone who does this, but for me, I feel like I really don't like cords that try and use more than like 2 colors. I know this is weird, but hear me out. Imagine you have a black and pink cord, so you have like the standard pink blouse and with like black details on it, and then the black skirt. I really hate when brands incorporate like white into that, like white, black, and pink at the same time. I don't think it looks good, and I used to wear cords like that before, but I don't like the way it looks. Often it would be me wearing like a pink cardigan with my black and pink cord, and it just would not look right. Since then, I've gotten myself a black cardigan to wear with my pink and black cords. That's just what I personally dislike. Let me know what you dislike in the comments. I'm really curious to hear. Number 23. Where do you get most of your clothing and plushies from? So you see behind me, I have all of my Melody plushies in the shelf. Goes up further, and I have more all around my room. They are all from Sanrio. I mostly buy them from either the official Sanrio JP website or Mercari JP, or there's a couple local shops near me that I have shown in my videos that sell these plushies, but that is usually where I get them. As for chiikawa plushies, I get them from the Chiikawa Japan website, or I get them from Mercari JP or Miniso. Miniso has sometimes been stocking chiikawa. And as for clothes, I'm just gonna list a bunch of brands that I buy from. Not all of them are jirai brands, they are jfashion brands. So there's Liz Lisa, there's Demoir, Noemi, Secret Honey, Honey Pepper IX, Rojita, Dear My Love, Honey Mew. I'm trying to think of others, but that's all I can think of for now. If you are curious where I get my clothes, on Instagram I always tag the brands that I wear, so check that out if you want to know where a specific outfit is from. Number 25. What is your advice for baby jirais? My biggest advice that I can offer you is practice. Practice the makeup, practice hairstyling, practice cord styling. You're not going to improve unless you practice. I would also say to look at a lot of information online and tutorials about how to learn how to do these things. It's really as simple as you just need to practice. My first cords did not look that good. My hairstyling was not good. My makeup wasn't good. I'll put some pictures so you can see, but it has taken a long time to improve. And I would say don't be harsh on yourself, just try your best and eventually you will improve. Number 26. Do you have any tips for starting jirai content creator? So there are basically 2 categories of like jirai content creators. So there are those who show their outfits and do dance videos like this. And there are others who do more informative content, hauls, basically like talking style videos like this. I'm not saying you have to pick which type of creator you want to be, because I personally do both of these videos, but it kind of is like a guideline of like what kind of content do you want to make. So my tips are basically that you want to have a clear idea of what kind of content you want to make, as it'll make it a lot easier when you do start creating. Now these questions are about media. Number 27, what are your favorite video games? Top 5. So first, it is no surprise that my favorite video game ever is Persona 5 Royal. I have merch of it all over my house. Number 2, it's hard to decide which one I want to put in this spot, but unfortunately I'm going to have to say League of Legends. I know, it's a horrible game, but I like it and I play it with my friends, so it's really fun. Number 3 is Genshin. I've been playing Genshin for 4 years, which is crazy to think about, but I love this game and I will never stop playing it. Number 4, I would say, is Needy Streamer Overload. I like this game a lot. I haven't played all the endings, but I really enjoy Kei Angel. She's so cute. I have so much merch of her in my room and I want to get more. She's just so adorable. I also love the music from this game. I use it a lot in my short form videos. It's just like the perfect vibe for jirai content. Number 5, I would have to say Stardew Valley. I haven't played it in a while, but I was addicted to it back in 2021. I would play it with my girlfriend a lot and we had a farm together. And I also had my own separate save file where I would just like min-max the farm. I was so addicted. I would play it instead of doing my homework, which is probably not good, but it's okay. I still passed my classes. Number 28. I would like to ask about your journey to loving Persona. I used to be really into the cosplay community back in 2018, and I saw a lot of people cosplaying this character called An from Persona 5, and that really got me interested in the series, so I bought the game and played it on my PS4, and I fell in love with it. Now this was the vanilla version of the game, so this was before they added the extra content with Akechi and his new confidant. I loved Akechi, he's always been my favorite character. I loved him even before all of that stuff, so real Akechi fan right here. I was into the fandom for about 6 months, and then in like springtime of 2019 I started liking something else, so I just didn't really think about it anymore. It wasn't until November 2023 that I told my girlfriend to play the game because we saw a billboard ad at Anime NYC for Persona 5 Tactica, which was releasing around this time. I watched her play through the entire game of Persona 5 Royal, and I also got to see all of the extra content that I didn't even know existed. We both fell in love with the game and started collecting merch for the protagonist and Akechi, and now our entire house is just filled with them. Persona has a very special place in my heart. I've also played Persona 3 and Persona 4, and I really enjoyed them. I've been in the process of watching a playthrough of Persona 2 on YouTube. I've just been really busy, so I haven't been able to finish it. But Persona as a series will always have a special place in my heart. I just love it so much. Number 29. What are other JRPG games you like other than the Persona series? I honestly don't really play JRPGs. I would say the closest one that I've played is Final Fantasy VII, but it's like the remake version, and I don't think people even count that as a JRPG, so I don't really have an answer. I'm so sorry. Number 30. Do you like any shoujo or maho shoujo anime or manga series? I don't really watch anime, but I would say that my favorite maho shoujo anime is Madoka Magica. I really love how cute it is, and I have a couple merch items of Madoka around just because she's pink, and I think she's so cute. Number 31. What's your favorite manga? I don't read manga, but the last time I did was Chainsaw Man because I wanted to know what happened, as most of it wasn't animated yet. I really liked it, so that one, I guess. Number 32. Do you have a favorite movie/genre? Oh geez, picking a favorite movie is so hard. I would say that the genre I usually watch of movies is like 80s, 90s, and like 2000s comedies. So stuff like Ferris Bueller, The Breakfast Club. I really like Zoolander, that's my favorite 2000s comedy. I don't really watch a lot of movies. I go and see like new ones that are in the theaters. Like I'm really excited for the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I saw the first one with my girlfriend a couple years ago and we liked it a lot. I also really enjoyed K-pop Demon Hunters. I watched that with my friends recently and that was really good. I honestly don't know what my favorite movie is, but I would say the genre that I like the most is like older comedy movies. Number 33. What is your favorite show at the moment? So recently my girlfriend and I have been obsessed with watching Bad Girls Club. I know it seems like so out of character for me to like something like that. It's really funny, like trashy reality TV, so if you need something entertaining to watch while you just turn your brain off, I really recommend that series. Number 34. What kind of music do you like? It comes to no surprise that I really love J-pop. I'm not really into like the J-pop idol scene as much as other people are. Like I don't really have an oshi and I don't really care that much about the members, but I love the music. I really love Lovesick's music, and Hara took us to see their live and that just made me so happy. I loved hearing all the songs. It was just such an amazing experience. So I love J-pop. I also listen to K-pop. I have been listening to K-pop since I was in middle school. My favorite group will always be Red Velvet. They were my favorite back then. They still are, even though they're not really making music. I haven't played the game, but I really enjoy the Undertale and Deltarune soundtracks. I listen to them all the time. And of course the Persona soundtrack. I also surprisingly really love jazz music. Not just because of Persona 5, but I do love listening to jazz when I'm just like relaxing and chilling out. It's perfect for like a sunny autumn day or like a winter like night. Number 35. Do you listen to Vocaloid? Yes. I am a huge Vocaloid fan. I have been since I was like 12 years old. I vividly remember finding Vocaloid for the first time when I had broken my foot. I was listening to music on SoundCloud, like anime music on SoundCloud, and I found the song World Is Mine. I just loved it so much. I listened to all of the old classic songs like Deep Sea Girl, Rolling Girl, Triple Baka, like those were all my favorite. Me and my girlfriend actually went to Miku Expo in 2024 and we had a really great time. I would love to go back. Alright, now these are all the miscellaneous questions that I don't really know what group they fit into, so I'm just gonna move on to those. Number 36. Where are you from? So I'm from the United States. I was born in Michigan and I lived there for most of my life until I recently moved to New Jersey. Number 37. How do you keep your room so organized? Since I film a lot of content in my room, I'm always cleaning it and picking it up, but my best advice to keep your room organized is to spend 10 minutes every night before you go to bed just picking stuff up off your floor, putting stuff away on your vanity or your drawers. It will really help you to wake up the next morning and feel happy that your room is clean. I do that every night and it really helps me. Number 38. What are your favorite dishes to cook? As you guys have seen in my vlogs, I really love cooking. I do all of the cooking for me and my girlfriend, or we'll order takeout, but my favorite dishes to cook are definitely okonomiyaki. I make that a lot. It's really easy and it just tastes so good. I also make yakisoba a lot. I also love to make miso glazed salmon. I also really enjoyed making tomato soup. About a month ago, I made like slow roasted tomato soup from tomatoes that my mom had given me from her garden, and that was so good. I love cooking soups. Number 39. What is your favorite vegetable? Cabbage. Number 40. How do you make time for oshikatsu activities? A lot of the time when I make plans with my friends, we specifically decide on a cafe to go to do oshikatsu. Like when I went out with my friend Rose, we planned to go to this cafe in K-Town in New York because they had really aesthetic interior. You can see that in the Hunting for Alien Stage merch vlog. Of course, oshikatsu is not exclusive to taking pictures with your food. That's just what I personally like to do. But I have made an uchiwa fan. There's a tutorial somewhere on my page for that, and eat it bags. The good thing about those is that once you make them, you don't have to do it again, so you can use them to take pictures and like bring with you to concerts and events. So I really recommend making an eat a bag or a uchiwa fan. There's always some sort of plan to go to a cafe and take pictures. Like we go to this tea house in New York a lot. We go because I like the food, but also because it's really aesthetic for oshikatsu pics. Alright, this is the last question. Number 41. How do you balance work and studying? You seem so diligent and get lots of stuff done. I'm always so impressed. So I actually graduated in May, so I don't do any studying anymore. But I will give you advice from when I was in university and also had a part-time job to balance. My biggest advice is time management. You need to know how to manage your time effectively. Luckily, I had a job where I could also do my studying and homework while I was working at the job, so it freed up a lot of time for me that I would have otherwise had to spend on my studies. I really encourage you to have a calendar where you make time to study while also trying to maintain a healthy social life or just Make time for your hobbies. Make sure you're not only working and studying, but also having fun and enjoying yourself too, because you won't be motivated to study if you're feeling miserable all the time. And that is the last of the questions. Thank you everyone who asked me a question. I had a lot of fun answering them. Let me know if you enjoyed this like sitting down talking style of video, and if you want me to do more of these in the future. I'm always curious to hear what you guys think. I think it would be fun to make more videos like this, maybe a haul video where I show things that I bought recently. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope that you have a great day. Bye!